Welcome to Frickin' History. We're talking AP World. We're talking the Colombian Exchange. And listen, your day-to-day life is severely affected, but in a positive way, some negative ways, due to the Colombian Exchange. First off, you got to know what it is. The Colombian Exchange is items that were in one part of the world that get transferred to another. Now, they are animals, they are diseases, and they are plants. Those three things. So you have to know some examples of each. For example, in the old world, there were animals that were brought into the new world. So horses and pigs and chickens are all old world items brought into the new world. Now, on the other side, you've got corn, which is amazing, and sweet potatoes and tomatoes. These are examples of items that were in the new world that got transferred into the old world. So think about it. Pizza, Italian food that we know today doesn't exist without the Colombian Exchange. Now, diseases, smallpox. Remember smallpox? That's the one you always have to remember during this course. That's the one that's really doing a lot of damage. And as we know with Hernan Cortez, when the Spanish came in with the conquistadors killing millions of Aztecs, same thing with the Incas, same thing with the English when they came into the North American tribes. Smallpox and measles, those diseases came from the old world into the new world. That major effect, massive amount of dying. Now, some of the effects are something that you're going to see some continuity on. For example, labor forces start to change in the new world because of the Colombian Exchange. When you have items that are old world items like sugar that come into the new world and they get planted into the Caribbean, that starts an increase of slaves that is going to be needed. And where do the slaves come from? West Africa. That's another video. The effect of the diseases in the Colombian Exchange lowers the population massively by millions, to the point in some cases there are certain people that have been completely removed because of smallpox. One of the other effects of the Colombian Exchange is the idea of cash crops. So tobacco is one of the big cash crops that are occurring this time that end up in the Americas and then get shipped over, creating large amounts of wealth and really making Great Britain kind of the first legalized drug dealer during that time of right around the early 1600s. Again, the Colombian Exchange, know your causes, know your effects. The idea of Columbus into the New World, creating this exchange of diseases, exchange of plants, exchange of animals, from old world to new and new world to old.